What's up? How you doing? You're here before I got this thing started. It's good to see you, man. Oh, sorry, it's not the camera. Yeah, that's terrible. Nobody wants to see my spray that I just spilled powder on. There we go. There's the right button. There we are. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing well. Doing a little reloading as usual, and we're going to do some 6.5 Creedmoor today. We're going to get back to trying my 127 grain LRX. I have the brass already all prepped and primed. We're just going with it as it is. From loading 300 Win Mag, I had Hunter powder already in the powder hopper. So, hey, what's up, Keith Gregory? This was the only powder that I had that was going to exceed 2,800 feet per second with this long but lightweight bullet. What's up, David Walcott? How you doing, man? And so that's what we're doing. What's up, Alaska? What's up, Ernesto? Nice to see you. So we're going to go with a full charge of Hunter powder at 45.0 compressed charge grains. What's up, Leonard Morgan? Been a while. Well, I was on Tuesday. I had my normal chat Tuesday. So it's gonna be a while before I post, but a video. So what's up, David? How you doing? I'm gonna just load up about 10 or 15 of these. I'm gonna see how they do. What's up, Mr. Evan H? How you doing? Benny Ballistics, what's up? So that's what we're doing. We're just loading up some 6.5 need more. Been doing a lot of fishing this summer. Okay, there you go. Why aren't you fishing now? Sorry, but you can fish and listen to me in your headphones. I'm just kidding. Go ahead, go fishing. So. I'm just going to try one more powder since we didn't have any really luck with Stavall 6.5 or Superformance or H4350. But this bullet shoots great in the factory. So, I figured we'd give it a try there. The 6.5 definitely does need more. Yeah, that's why I shoot a 6.5 284 normal and why they invented the 6.5 PRC. I love mine with Varget. Yeah, Varget's pretty slow as far as speeds go. And plus, you know, I haven't found any. I have found some. I've just not bought it because I don't want that speed in my 6.5 Creedmoor. I want a little faster than that. So we're going Hunter powder right now. Ramshot Hunter. No. Let's see. Grizzly Crazy's loading some PRC. Today's a good day. Right now. Oh, Woodstock or that new plastic fiberglass? I have mine's the whatever they make the HMR stock out of. I don't have a wood stock. I don't get a wood stock because they warp in the extreme cold up here. Tack works decent, I've heard. Well, I'll have to try that. I have tack too. Howsoever, there's not a loading data for tack in the Barnes manual. I've also heard CFE 223 works, which I saw a bunch of today and didn't buy. I'm not going to load up too many of these. Just going to load up a few. And get this powder charge perfect. There we go. Trying to get my powder charges perfect, so All right, let's see what I've missed in the chat. See if E223 is great. Down to my last bottle. You live here in Alaska? Because I had some at Arctic Ammo. Orange Elder X212 grain for my elk hunt. There you go. It's 300 PRC. That's a good one. What brass are you going to do? 6.5. We're using the once fired Hornady brass that Bullets for Bucks sent me. So I cleaned it out really, really good, but it's still got a lot of black on top up here. I don't know what happened there. He said it was old, but well, California. Sorry, my friend. I was trying to help you out. But I'm glad the Supreme Court ruled the way it did, and your state might become more free. $300 Win Mag or 300 Weatherby if you have an experience with the Weatherby. I'm gonna be honest with you. It really, really is a matter of preference. You're gonna get 100 to 200 feet per second more out of the Weatherby depending on your load. But generally speaking, it's gonna be a present. I would say go with the Win Mag for just commonality of ammo. I mean, I found 300 Win Mag for $45 the other day, just cheap Norma stuff, and I found 300 Weatherby stuff, just cheap Remington Core Lock for $119. That's how much they're charging for it. So, yeah, there's that. Hey Daniel, like how you doing? I haven't processed your brass yet. I mean, I sent you had some stupid good accuracy. I'm just curious how the hell those will turn out. Good, yeah. You know the Hornady factory brass I bought one little 50-pound bag of. It had good accuracy. I was impressed. So hopefully these got Winchester primers in them, so you can tell because they're still gold and not silver. I wouldn't be buying anything Weatherby right now. Why's that? Hey, which would you think be better for 308, bolt action or semi? David, it depends on what you're trying to do with it. You know, bolt action is going to be lighter, but if you want one rifle for everything, for the government takes away our guns, or the Russians invade, or moose hunt, then your AR-10, 18 to 20 inch AR-10 is probably your best one all-around rifle for everything. Bidding Ballistics prices, yeah, they're expensive. I just bought a Weatherby. It was expensive, but what's up, Hunter Kirk? How you doing from Idaho? Stephen Vanoy, how you doing, my friend? Some Gorilla HD. So cool. Gotta let me know your thought on the Aguila brass. If you use it, it was really inconsistent for me. Went from 0.5 MOA with the Hornady to 6 MOA with the Aguila. Oh wow, yeah, brass can make that big of a difference. Good reason to send it to me. Thanks, but no, I appreciate it, man. So the Russians won AK back. Yeah. You gotta, yeah. Plan on replacing my 270 for a more modern cartridge. My considerations are 6.5 PRC, 7mm Remington Mag, or 6.8 Western. I have zero experience with any of them, but I want a caliber to pair with my 338 Win. If by pair you mean like use the same primers and use the same powders, then 7mm Rim Mag or 6.5 PRC, or probably even the 6.8 Western will probably use all the same powders. Because of that shape design, they're probably all going to use the slow burning powders for Magnum. I mean, here I am loading Hunter powder, which is the same I've loaded in my 300 Win Mag in my 6.5 Creedmoor. So, that's that. Yeah, bending ballistics, you would get into the 7mm PRC. You would be the first one to jump into the game. So, and that's not a bad thing. For once fire brass, what bracket brand do you recommend most? Well, not Barnes. Once fired brass, had good luck with Federal. So, I love Wildcats. Well, it's technically a Hornady, you just standardized it. I don't know if it is a Wildcat or not. I know you love Wildcats. You ask me about all sorts of weird Wildcats all the time. As in calibers for hunting, one for caribou, sheep, deer rifle, and a light rifle, and one for 338 for big old moose. Caribou, sheep, deer, and a light rifle. Well, you don't want to shoot 7 mag or probably not 6.8 Western in a light rifle, like one of the Timber Ultralights or something like that. So I would go. I ain't gonna lie. I would go, instead of a light rifle, I would go medium weight rifle if you wanted to go to one of those. But so. Yeah. I mean, of all those, 6 to 7 pound, if you're going to go a 6 to 7 pound rifle, you don't want to shoot 7 mag. My buddy's rifle is 8 pounds and mine's 9.5, and you can feel a big difference between those two. Of course, mine has a limb saver on it and a better scope and all this kind of stuff too. So better eye relief in the scope and all that stuff helps. Makes you not flinch. So I would say go 6.5 PRC in that lightweight of a rifle. You know, but if it's braked, if it's the threaded barrel and you put a muzzle brake on it, then that's that. My 6.5 is 31 pounds. Yeah, and you're not hauling it up a mountain to sheep hunt. What's your take on 6.5 Grendel? I think it's a wonderful cartridge. Is what it is, though. I can take the 338, but it's so heavy. Yeah, my 338 is pretty heavy too. Now, my question is why are you giving up your 270? Because yes, you gain. Like I hate the 270. I like the 6.5 PRC better. I like 30-06 better. I like 280 AI better. I like 7 mag better. I like 6.5 PRC better. 6.8 Western better. You know, I've made a video on why I hate the 270, but it's still a very capable caliber in that gun that you're talking about. I mean, I got a 6 to 7 pound rifle right here in a Tikka that, you know, once you found the load in it, it shoots pretty decent, and you know, it's a good rifle. I mean, so it is what it is. Yeah, the 6.5 Grendel is a very good medium cartridge for deer. You know, I probably wouldn't go bigger than deer. I wouldn't do black bear or caribou with it. You know, I was going to build an AR for caribou hunting with an AR, and looking at 6.5, you know, to be honest with you, caribou hunting with an AR, I would have been better off with 25-45 Sharps. I think that's your best AR cartridge, and it's not popular, but I think that really is kind of your best AR-15 cartridge. What's up, Martin Horst? How you doing? 270 just for boring. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go, to be honest. Yeah. I want new. We all know the feeling. Yeah. No big deal, man. I would see what you can get ammo and or powder and bullets and stuff like that for. So, yeah. Being 36 and AR pattern chamber and 30-06 looks awesome, practical, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I heard the magazines are expensive, but that's that. So I think I'm just going to load 10 of these to sup Busta Base. Let's load 15. And this is just to Chuck is loading SSTs. Never. Actually, I do have a box of 6.5 SSTs up there. They were really, really accurate out of my 6.5 284 Norma. Most accurate hand load I've done so far ever. I didn't do a video on them, and the reason is because I don't have any of the ammo left. I shot it all up. I was having too much fun making dime-sized groups. I had a called flyer in one group, and it was still pretty awesome. It was still like 3/4 of an inch. Honestly, I might go with a 6.5 PRC. It's very intriguing. If 6.5 284 wasn't declining, I'd love to have that. Such an interesting case design. Yeah, I totally agree. And the reason why 6.5 284 is declining is the 6.5 PRC, where you can get 100 feet per second more or whatever. So I have not shot that 62 grain TTSX. It's sitting over here in my loaded ammo pile, and I have not shot it. It's been loaded for daggum like a year, and I have not shot it yet. I trust it's going to be a great load because BLC2 has like never failed me in 223. So imagine reloading JDJ 950. Now that would be real lucky. Ridiculous shocking. What's up, Travis Chapman? How you doing? Good to see you. I haven't seen you for a while. Don't you save powder with a 6.5 284? Yeah, a little bit, but you don't gain the velocity. You can hand load 6.5 PRC a little bit faster. So what does saving powder do for you? You know, makes it a little bit slower. So shoulder just starts thinking about that. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. So yeah. So just loading some 6.5 Creedmoor. Need more. Got so many barrels cut for the projects. It's getting out of hand. Must be nice to make enough money to buy that kind of barrels. I need your job, man. A friend of mine loves his 6506 for deer. Yeah, that's a good one. Thanks for your Chuck for your input. I always appreciate it. Yeah, no problem. I have been prepping 6506. 277 Sig Fury. Any thoughts? I think it's gonna be a great military cartridge, but I think it's gonna at 80,000 psi for the military ammo. It's gonna bust the guns in half eventually. Become a robotics engineer, you'll make it. Yeah, there we go. I'm sure they love my non-math background with my PE degree. Who says 6584 is declining? Certainly not those of us who swear by a proven cartridge. Yeah, there's that. I didn't know you had one, Busta Base. I haven't killed anything with mine yet. I've only had it a couple of years, and I've hunted with other stuff. What's up, Adam Shaw? How you doing? Good to see you. It does sound expensive. 6.5 284 is not bad. You get the brand new brass from Nosler. It's expensive. But then once you load it a few times, you've saved money, and it is expensive in factory ammo, but it does exist. I've seen factory ammo 3 different places in the last 2 or 3 months. So, but it was expensive. Like it was way more than it should have been. I didn't buy any. It was the factory ammo that my rifle life, the one factory ammo that it shoots MOA, but I had a box and a half of it, and it's like, that's that. You got 2 Mausers and 6.5 by 55. Are they like modern Mausers where you can load it up to actual powder capacity, or they're like, you know, stuff that you have to load at World War II standards? That's the question. All right. Gotta ask, Chuck, how do you record music? I happen to be interested in something similar, but for a different genre. Just thought I'd ask. Oh, the computer program I have plays it back, so it turns it into an MP3. I don't play anything, so that's why it doesn't sound like a super high quality thing. So James and I can do it. So can you, Chuck? Who's James? Yeah, I'm not going back and getting another degree in something I have no mathematical basis in. Could I do it? Yes, I could. I applied myself. But do I want to do it? No. So, oh, he's in your chat. Okay. Have you done any fishing over this summer? Just the one trip to Seward, man. Busy with the baby. Oh, James, 6 months ago I couldn't spell it, but now I'm an engineer. There you go, James. Math isn't really needed in robotics. Oh, there you go. Geez, where do I get training? My other thing is I'm not gonna leave Alaska, so. Oh, we posted earlier today, but shall not comply or TriStar Trading. Go check them out. Use my link in the description, which isn't there yet, but technical school. Cool. They have an online robotics thing. That'd be kind of cool. Ballistic vectors. Yeah. Cool shirt. Thanks, man. Yeah. Make sure you go to TriStar Trading. So I'm just gonna load up 20 of these. These aren't ladder tested or anything like that. I'm loading up 20. See how they shoot with this powder and this brass combo. I might try this same brass and load up another 20 with Stayball 6.5 later. Be a little while before I go to the range. Now, here's the thing. With the brand new Norma brass, or no, excuse me, brand new Nosler brass, my 6.5 284 Norma shoots better with the 120 grain TTSX than it does with the 127 grain LRX. The 127 LRXs are getting about 0.9 to 1.25. With the old Lapua brass, they were getting 0.35, which is an incredible group. But it still expands better at longer range. But I'm getting half an inch with the TTSX. So I was thinking maybe I should keep going with the TTSX 120 grains. I was sighted in all bear season with the 127 grain LRX, but y'all think I should use the TTSX instead? I am limiting myself to 400 yards. Online training sucks. Go to actual campus. Yep, no time for that, my friend. Got to work to provide a family. That was a good recommendation for camping. Mine's been great. I bought it at campmore.com back when I lived in Mississippi. It's a Eureka tent. It's great. I would honestly, I hate the company because they're anti-gun stance, but I go into REI and look at the one that's the lightest weight for the amount of stuff people you want to put in it. So cool. All right, there's 20 rounds. And we're just going to see if this shoots any better with this Hornady brass than this powder than other powders. Let's see maybe what speeds we get. So I've got plenty of these Barnes LRX to load up. I just opened this box. I got 10 more boxes of these Barnes LRX because I collected them as I saw them wherever they came in online. I'd order 5, 10, 15, 20. No, I'm just kidding. No, I had at one point I had 13 or 14 of these boxes. Can't justify the 30 super carry, but then I still shoot the 7.63 Mauser. There you go. So there you go. What do y'all think? Crimping for a bolt gun? Yes or no? What do y'all think? Okay. So no need to crimp. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but it will go both in a bolt and a semi-auto if it's accurate. So, and we are nowhere near. We're at 2.819, and we need to be at 2.750 for the bullet. Slowly back it down there. I don't crimp for semi-autos either. Yeah. Well, the only reason why I asked is crimping improves your water resistance a little bit. .780. The reason why I'm loading it to the Barnes factory, what it says in the manual, is because a lot of times that's where I get the best accuracy. It's right at one of the accuracy nodes. So we're gonna go ahead and load it there. I only crimp for revolvers. I crimp 10mm. They say to. I crimp 357 SIG. They say to. Oh, almost there. There we are. 2.750. Puts the case mouth right in the crimping groove. And we shall see here how well it does. Have you ever thought about sheep hunting? Oh, I'd love to sheep hunt, but I have this nervous issue in my legs that gives me pain. That's why I'm fat. Before this started, I was 180 pounds. Now I'm like 280 pounds almost. And like I just can't exercise to the point to get into sheep shape. Like I can't do it. I can walk and I can get in caribou shape as long as I'm not hiking up the mountain for caribou. But I can't get into sheep shape. So very nice looking round. Thank you. Now I got a measure to the ogive kit coming. Everybody in the Reloading 6.5 Facebook post book was telling me to do that. You got to try moose and bear hunt around Yukon and Kuskokwim by boat. Makes your life a whole lot easier. Yeah, but then you got to fly out there and fly the meat back. Do you anneal your breast? No, I do not. Sounds like too much work. I've had plenty of accuracy without doing it. I like measuring the first 4 or 5 rounds that come out, make sure they're relatively the same. You know, the differences in brass can make your overall length a little weird, but here's what it is. It's definitely a compressed load. Can't hear it shake. Big G, we are loading 6.5. Need more. I mean, Creed more. It'll make your bastion last longer. Yeah. See, I don't worry about that because I load it. I shoot what I find a load, and then I just load up a bunch of it and just leave it there. Like, I don't do that. What does anneal brass mean? Bending Ballistics can explain it to us. I'm not very good at explaining it, so. That's that. Well, it's good $400 to $500 for a round trip ticket. It's also possible to bring your meat back, ship your gear. Okay, there you go. Agreed. Sheep is like the pinnacle of all-around hunting, fitness, and marksmanship. Yep. If you could only keep one caliber, what would it be? Honestly, I don't have one right now. It'd be a .308 Winchester, I think. I think that's where it would be at. I mean, if out of the guns I own, it would be my 6.5 Creedmoor caliber, and it would be my AR-10 or my Bergara, because both of those are good HSTF rifles and good hunting rifles and good home defense rifle, or one of them's a good home defense rifle. One of them's a good neighborhood defense rifle. So I can tell that the necks on these Hornady are a lot better. So. I'm hoping this compressed charge will actually get the velocity it's supposed to. So the reason why I was loading with 6.5 and Stayball, Superformance and 6.5 Stayball powder, Stayball 6.5, is because they were getting in that high velocity, high 28s that I wanted to be at with the Barnes LRX 127 grain. And because they're getting in those high 28s, that's what I was getting with the factory load. But the factory load is only rated to 28.15. And so I was getting either a high load or just one of those days where I always get very high readings. I didn't put it on video when I last chronographed it, decided in. I always get really high readings at the range that's near me versus the one that I go to shoot videos that's at sea level. I've gotten 200 feet per second difference in the same box of ammo once. Chronographing it in different places, so is what it is. So yeah, I would definitely say don't crimp this. I think I'm going to try not crimping it, and then if it doesn't group, I'll crimp it. You can definitely tell the brass may not be as uniform as I'd like. Are you on StreamYard? Yes, that's what I normally do my stuff on. I don't do these on StreamYard, but no, I normally do my stuff on StreamYard. Just curious, do you reload every night or just for these chats? I do not reload every night. Every time I reload, I consider doing a chat. Kind of makes it less lonely. Is it important in kneeling brass? Some people I know who reload don't, and they shot fine. Yeah, I don't. They shoot fine most of the time. So I was gonna say send me the link if you were gonna explain kneeling. Kneeling. Yeah, you should just do a video on it, man. Just do a video and I'll share it. Make sure it's a good quality video. Like lighting and sound and stuff. Camera work. Because me sharing your video, having more subscribers than you really helps you. I do that for a lot of people, and then they share my videos, and it actually helps me because they have a lot of different subscribers. So I hate making videos, LMFA, and you shouldn't be on YouTube. It gets to be tedious. Like, there's for a while there, this spring, I didn't want to make videos anymore because of I kept it because of you guys, because it was just boring, and then I wasn't getting any money from YouTube, and it was like frustrating. Nothing was getting views, and then I went and made videos, and I forgot how much fun it was. So it really changed my mind. So all right, there's 20 rounds for me to try in my Bergara 6.5 Creedmoor. So got a lot of stuff to try. And the healing makes the brass soft so it doesn't become brittle and crack after shooting it several times. It basically restores the brass out of Alaskan wood. Cool. Like, I knew that's what it did, but I don't know how to do it. Annealing is good for brass life, and if you need or desire the last little bit of accuracy. In 308, what would you choose for a general Alaska hunting bullet? Nozzle partitioning or something from Barnes? Barnes 150 grain. You need the speed from 308 because it doesn't have speed, so I wouldn't go heavier than 150 grain. But Barnes 150 grain TTSX. Yeah. I mean, nozzle partition will work too if you can find it in 150 grain, but you want that 2800, 2850, 2900 that you can almost touch in a 24-inch barrel 308 if you got a bolt action gun, or 22-inch barrel 308. You really want that speed. Like, you don't want it to be coming out at like 2700. You know, that kind of thing. So, which is why I'm loading a 127 grain Barnes and not a 140 grain bullet, you know, in 6.5 Creedmoor. I want it to get 2,800 feet per second. I do everything on my phone. Most of my videos are filmed on my phone. Because it's a 1080p camera. I mean, why not? So, my Savage 110 FP has a 24-inch barrel. There you go. That sounds ideal, my friend. It is what it is. So, well, guys, gals, I am finished with my load. Sorry that was only 38 minutes of chat. But I am going to go play with my son. I have a GoPro Hero 8. I'm saying editing. Yeah, that's good for the side view, slow motion of your target, but or for going up on your pistol and having a view like that. So, all right, my son is up, and I need to go play with him. I'll see y'all later. What do you think about the Winchester copper impact load? Haven't shot it yet, but I got a box in the copper deer season. That's what I have. So I got a box in 300 Win Mag. I got 4 boxes to shoot in 300 Win Mag. See ya.